Mulliners, y'all better let them know it's too much pressure in them pipes. Only a matter of time before we release the floodgates and all hell break loose. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Finesse Monster. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe so you get more content coming from me. InvestorPlace is back at it again, coming out of hiding with this article. Like I said in my last video, InvestorPlace hadn't said anything since they last put out an article telling all Mullen fans to mark their calendars for June 27th. They came out with one today, right before the run-up, suspiciously. They came out one saying, is Mullen stock too risky to touch? And also they're saying, Mullen's batteries were reportedly developed in partnership with a Chinese company that since went out of business, and investors should sell Mullen stock. They want us to sell. They're trying to get people out right before all the announcements get put out. And I told you guys a while back that Mullen has high momentum grades, continuously gets high momentum grades. Mullen is a momentum stock. Institutions are loading up on the stock ahead of announcements, and also FOMO is coming in. They don't want FOMO to come in because FOMO will put the nail in the coffin and will cause funds to go bankrupt. This article also brings up the Hindenburg report on Mullen Automotive and the accusations they have against Mullen Automotive as to why they can't be profitable and all this other nonsense. And I'm starting to try to figure out if there's some type of funding coming from Hindenburg to InvestorPlace with what they're talking about. FX Street put out an article saying that Mullen Automotive stock news and forecast. Mullen stock squeezes higher as Russell 2000 membership beckons. So they're trying to say Mullen is squeezing, which we already know it's not. You know, they want to make us believe that Mullen is already squeezing. And like I said, there's articles out that are saying that retail is going to sell every rip on this stock. So they're trying to get people to sell, and they also want people to believe that it's already squeezing. Reading through it, this article is actually bearish on Mullen stock. What they're talking about in the article, they're just highlighting the catalysts that we know that are coming end of June. And they also say at this last point I'm going to read is that this makes Mullen a long-term bad bet in our view. But we do realize that June 27 could see a short-term catalyst. June 27 is Russell's rebalancing day with volume on June 24, likely soaring. In 2021, it was the biggest volume day of the year. So a lot of volume is going to be coming in towards the end of June. So that's going to be another additional catalyst on Mullen as well with all the announcements we have in place. Last thing I want to touch on is if you're wondering why the borrow shares available to short against Mullen goes from 0 to continuously getting replenished, check this out. So the top 10 institutional shareholders for Mullen stock has names like Citadel, BlackRock, Vanguard, names like that loaded up, and their positions, their holdings were reported on the end of March. And if you look at this chart, we'll see that the end of March shows where they loaded up. And also the Hindenburg report that came out against Mullen was published beginning of April. And soon after the Hindenburg report was published, that's when Hindenburg put a short position, opened a short position on Mullen Automotive. And as you can see, as soon as they sent the report out with accusations against Mullen, the stock plummeted, going straight down. So I think it's obvious that these institutions were not loading up because they thought Mullen was going back to $15 in that time frame. I believe they were loading up just so they can lend out shares to one of the biggest activist short sellers, Nate Dogg, Nathaniel Anderson, whatever you want to call him, the activist short seller, lending out shares to his short position. And if Nate Dogg's short position was opened around the mid to high $2 range, he's going to be bleeding out once these announcements and catalysts hit the market, hit the media, and Mullen stock rips numerous faces clean off. Now, we've been bouncing back and forth in this channel. Algo's been keeping us in. There's too much pressure in the pipes, as I said. So I feel as though once we break 130, $1.30, then $1.50 is right around the corner. That's all I got for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hope you found this information valuable. Stay charged up, and I'll catch you on the next video.